Myself Vinod Panara, and in this lecture we discuss about string data structure. Okay, so any sequence of character that is in between single quote or double quote, it is considered as a string. So string means any sequence of character, and if there is a single line string, then it is in between single quote or double quote. Okay. Syntax of string, that is S is equal to Ankur, but it is in between single quote or double quote. Then S is equal to Ankur, that is in between double quote. We can define multi-line string literal by using triple single quote or triple double quote. For example, S is equal to Vikas software solution. There is a three-line string, multi-line string, and it is in between triple single quote. So if there is a multi-line string, then it is defined in between triple single quote or triple double quote. Okay. Then how to assess character of a string? We can check character of a string by using following way. First by using index, and second by using slice operator. Okay. So first by indexing. Okay, we can check member of a string by indexing. So Python support both plus and minus index. Plus index means left to right, forward direction, and minus index means right to left, backward direction. So for example, S is equal to Rahul. That is one type of string. It is in between single quote or double quote. Then this RAHUL. So if we consider index from left to right, then first element, that is R. So in left to right, index always start with 0. So R, that has 0 index, A first index, H second index, U third index, L fourth index. So in left to right, index start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. But in right to left, index start from -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So in right to left, index start with -1, not 0. Remember this one, oh? So this last element that has index -1. L has index -1, then U -2, H -3, A -4, and R -5. So there is a positive indexing and there is a negative indexing. In left to right, positive index; in right to left, negative index. Okay, and positive index start with 0, negative index start with -1. Remember this one, huh? So if we print out S of 3, so at third index position, which character? So R has a 0 index, A first index, H second index, and U third index. So answer U. Then print S of -1. -1 means from right to left, and last element has index -1. So L has an index -1. So from right to left, first element, it means last one. So S of -1, that is L. Then print S of 10. we get index error because string index out of range. Okay, so S of 10 we get index error. Now the same program we run in a PyCharm. So same one S is equal to Rahul, that is one type of string, then print S of 3, then print S of minus 1, then print S of 10. So if we run this program, then output, that is for first one S of 3 we get U. For second one S of minus 1 we get L, and for third one S of 10 we get index error. It means string index out of range. Okay. Then second one, check characters by using slice operator. So syntax of this string slicing is S and then square bracket, begin index, then end index, and then step. Remember this one, huh? S in square bracket, begin index, end index, and step. Now begin index, from where we have to consider slice. Okay. Then end index, we have to terminate the slice at end index minus 1, and step, that is incremented value. Okay, so if we are not specifying begin index, then we will consider from beginning of string, from beginning. If we are not specifying end index, then it will be considered up to the end of string. Then the default value for step is 1. If step is not given, then default value, that is 1. Okay. So this is default value for begin index, end index, and step. Okay. Now for example, S, that is one type of string. Learning Python is very easy. And in this string, this space and all the other symbol are also considered, that is considered as a one element. Okay, so we find out S of 1, 7 and 1. Now before starting this one, in this string, if we consider from left to right, then L as a 0 index, E first index, A second index, R third, N fourth index, I fifth index, N sixth index, G 7 index, and space between learning and Python, that has also index. Okay, so space also consider. Okay, so first S of 1 to 7, it means starting with 1, it means first index, and up to 7th index, and step is 1. So first index element is E. Then we start with E, that is first index element, A second index element, R third index element, N fourth index element, I fifth index element, and N sixth index element. So up to this G, but this G not consider. So this seventh index element, that is not consider up to seventh index element. So up to G, but G not consider. So from E to N, from E to N, and step is 1. Okay. So answer, that is EARNIN. Okay. Then second one, S of 1 to 7. Here step is not given. So default step, that is 1. So same answer, that is EARNIN. Then third, S of 172. Here step is 2. It means consider first element, second skip, third element, fourth skip, fifth element, sixth skip. In this way. So first index element is E, then A skip, R, N skip, I and skip. So we get answer E R I. Then next one S of 7, but here begin index not given. So if begin index not given, then default begin index, that is from starting of string up to seventh index element. But this seventh index element not considered up to this. So LEARNIN, that is output. And here also step is not given, so default step, that is 1. Okay. Then S of 7 and this end index not given. So consider from begin index to all the string. So begin index, that is seventh index element. So seventh index element is G and consider all the string. Okay. Then here begin index is not given, end index is not given, step is not given. So consider total string. And then S of this begin index and end index, it is not given. So consider total string. Okay. And then this begin index is not given, end index is not given, but -1, that is step. Step is -1. So total string, that is reverse. So this is reverse string. Reverse. Okay. Now this same program we run in a PyCharm. So S is equal to learning Python is very easy. Then print S of 171, then print S of 1 to 7, then 1 to 7 and step 2, then end index is only given, same one, same to same. So if we consider this program and if we run this program, then output, that is this is for first one, second one, for third one, for fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one, eighth one. Same thing. Okay. So this is about string slicing. We consider begin index, end index, and step. These three parameters that is required. And if it is not given, then we consider default value. Okay. Then behavior of slice operator S, that is begin index, end index, and step. Step value can be either plus or minus. If plus, then it should be in forward direction. It means from left to right. And we have to consider begin to end -1. Okay. If minus step is given in example, then it should be backward direction from right to left. And we have to consider begin to end +1. In the backward direction, if end value is -1, then result is always empty. In the forward direction, if end value is 0, then result is always empty. Okay. Now mathematical operator for string. We can apply the following mathematical operator for string. First, plus operator, and second, multiplication operator. So for example, print Gopi plus Kisan. This Gopi, that is one type of string, Kisan, that is one type of string. Then there is a one plus sign in between. So we get answer Gopi Kisan. Then print India into 2. So if we use multiplication operator, then compulsory one argument is string and other argument is integer. So we get India 2 times. India, India. Okay. Now the same program we run in a PyCharm. So same program print Gopi plus Kisan and print India into 2. So if we run this program, then output, that is for first one Gopi Kisan, for second one India India. Okay. To use plus operator for string, compulsory both arguments should be string type, and to use multiplication operator for string, compulsory one argument should be string and other argument should be integer. So this is about today lecture. In this lecture we discuss about what do you mean by string. It is sequence of character, and then we discuss string indexing and then string slicing. Okay, so this is about today lecture. Thank you for today lecture.